So I've driven about 50 kilometers to come to this trail here. This is called the Inner Lake Pioneer Trail, and it goes that way, and it goes this way, and I'm going to go down it and see what's going on.
Alright, it's time for a voiceover. I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens. Since I recorded this, I've got a microphone, so this I won't have to do all these voiceover things. But there's snow, and there's a little sand pit I thought would be interesting to drive into and check it all out and check out the water. Once I got here, I see there's a sign up ahead that says no trespassing, private property, so I just had to quickly turn around and find somewhere else to go. I found these tires on this bike that came with it to be very slippery. They're not at all like my knobby dirt biking tires. Especially in the wet mud, it was very, very slippery. Hardly any traction. These tires were good for the dirt, like the dry dirt and the gravel. It was pretty good, but they're certainly not any knobby tires. I checked out this little water crossing because sometimes here in Manitoba, what looks like a little ditch like this could end up sinking your whole tire right down to the forks, and you're totally stuck. So I had to check it out before I went through it with this bike, especially with those slippery tires. I thought this was a bear when I first seen it, but it's just a fire barrel in the middle of nowhere. So cruising along again, starts to get pretty wet, slippery, but manageable. I wanted to check out the traction, yet I stayed out of the puddles because I wanted to be careful and not crash. After I was done with the ride today, I had to take this to the car wash. It was my first time washing it. It was just so packed full of mud. I had to. I was thinking about going down that trail, but it was really muddy. That way up ahead was really muddy. All three ways was super muddy, and I didn't want to be getting stuck in the mud and having that much of an adventure today. So off to home we go, and objects are closer than they appear. When I filmed that bird, he was really close, but with this camera, it makes him still look so far away. Okay, now I left this part in here still because I wanted to show you why I like the DR so much. It's so light. See, and it's probably going to be different once I get the luggage racks and everything on it, but I can easily just pick it up, move it over to where I want it, you know, lean it up against my leg, lift it. That's pretty light compared to some of the other bikes, but it's heavy compared to my dirt bike, that's for sure. There's some of the mud. That's it. See you next time.